upset at black people calling you racist and all types of wild names and stuff. That's what that's the reasoning. And Queen was upset. Queen was mad. And she had every right to be. I'm sorry, she had every right to be, because this is exactly what she was talking about. She was talking about when you had an opportunity to stand against something, you chose to be upset at something else and allow it to steamroll right over the next group of people. I will be clear. That is racist. If you chose to allow some shit against black people to go down, one group of black people to go down because you had beef with some other black people, that's some racist shit. So I'm gonna mute myself, and if you bring her in here, I'd love for Char to come in too, but I definitely want to stay in this box. Because I have history with going. So wait a minute.
Oh, JP, I'm gonna hop off because I want to make space for Shar. But I will just say this. Because I'll be in the comments. But thank you so much for allowing me to have the space to speak. Also, we need to stop platforming these bigots, because something that Big Jake said earlier really did stick with me. He literally said, "Why do y'all come to my platform?" And let's start critiquing that. Let's start critiquing why we seek these people out, right? If this person has a history of disliking you,
I agree. The platform is stopping. It's stopping. I think JP is a nice guy. I think it's fair of him to I think it's fair of JP to give people an opportunity, their first opportunity for him.
No, J-Will. No, wait, J-Will. I'm not talking about JP's platform, because JP is the one hosting his own platform, right? JP has autonomy over his own platform. He's able to, obviously, as he's shown us today, kick people. But if you go to a bigot's live who has harassed you previously, leave that goddamn bigot alone, because they're not going to change.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck Greg. Fuck all the people like that. I ain't going. We don't. We've been in JP and Max's shit chilling all the last. Oh yeah, fuck all that people.
Y'all are letting people who don't wear a shirt press you? Come on.
All right, Shard. Hell no. I ain't gonna worry about these clowns. So Shard, well, I think I'm going to mute so Belinda can speak. Hold on. We let Shard in first. So Shard, what would you like to the conversation?
I'm going to mute because my thing has to do with earlier. Remember I told you I was going to go get a video and I wanted Keith to be up here and I showed the video, but you can handle this with Belinda.
Okay. All right. Be my guest, Belinda.
Okay. The misunderstanding is one, it wasn't in Jake's live. It was in Mr. Nice Guy's live. Two, I was buying coins when that said racist comment was made. And when I came back into the box after I went and bought the coins, she, Nancy Drew, her name was Nancy Drew at the time.
Okay.
She said, you know what, I got to not look at the phone because you have a very racist person in your comments that she just goes off on me constantly. But anyway, so then it throws off my thought pattern. Anyway,
Hold on, Belinda.
It's 80, Annie Based. She switched accounts. She's got Clarence Thomas as her profile, and she's
Haiti and Annie is two different people, right?
Listen.
Well, there's two.
I need you to allow her a moment. Because this situation right now, I need clarification. So if you can, please. Let's stop. Let's give her the moment that she needs to clarify, because maybe I misconstrued something. I don't know. So let's give her that moment, and let's try to be respectful. So please, please continue.
Okay, so when I came back from buying the coins and I re-entered the queue, I guess the comments were already made towards Nancy Drew and King. And so I wasn't privy to actually hearing the comment. What they did is they repeated what they said that he said. And they asked me, did I think that was racist? And I said, I don't think it was nice. And I actually have the screen recording that now downloaded onto my computer if you would like to hear it. because it was 40 minutes long, so it took forever for it to download.
No, okay, and I get that, but earlier, I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna take your word for it, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't, the sentiment was no, and that's what everyone was I guess a little thrown off with, was the fact that, hey, you didn't see it as racist. Then
she said, Belinda said, okay, the first thing Belinda said is that she didn't find it was racist, but she did tell them that she didn't find it to be nice what he said. But then as you guys kept talking, Belinda, what you said when you got upset is that you did find what he said to be problematic and wrong. But the reason you didn't say anything because of how black people, like other black people in other lives, have treated you. So you didn't stand up to him about that because of how other black people treated you. That's what you said.
That's where the misunderstanding. That's where the misunderstanding comes into play, Shar, is because when I said that, I didn't mean that. What I was saying is I still did not feel that it was racist because, first of all, I wasn't there to actually hear it. I was taking their word for what was being said. Secondly, when I said, no, that was not nice, and when I did say on this live that it was problematic and it was not nice, and when I did speak on other comments about me, people didn't think those were racist. So that's what I meant, is I didn't think it was any more racist than anything that was said to me, because people are saying that what was said to me wasn't racist. So I felt that what they were claiming was not racist. And I also said that in that live that day. That's why I said I have the download. That's why it took me a long time to download it, and I can actually replay it. I never was rude or disrespectful to either one of them. In that live, I was very monotone like I am now. I was not being rude, obnoxious, mean, hateful, nothing. That's not my intention with anyone. And Shar, you know me, and you have also had conversations before because of what Mark did. So, and I apologize for what he did when I wasn't even the one that did it.
So can I ask you something?
Belinda,
hold on. Sure. Hold on. Because I just need clarification, right? So Belinda, so I look, I don't live in your skin. I don't live in your mind. So I'm not going to discredit anything you say, right? Because I got to give you an equal footing, just like I give everyone else. But I want you to think about this, right? Based on how Shard played that situation, right? And if you were the one that's being affected by those comments, how would you feel if someone that you was hoping to come to your defense took a back seat, not because they didn't believe it was a problem, because it was out of spite for something else? Like, do you understand why Queen was upset? I think that's where I'm gonna go with this.
Well, see, with me and Queen, I had no other interaction with her other than Mr. Nice Guy's live, which was a month ago. I didn't know anything that happened in Jake's live tonight.
No, I'm not talking about. Okay, forget Jake's live. Forget that. The scenario that was just played for you by Shard, right? Now put yourself on the other foot. And you looked at me and asked me a question to not only validate something, but to be me being your defender. And I said, nah, there was nothing wrong with it. And then hear that the reason why you said no was not because it wasn't that. It was because you were spiteful for something else. Would you, as Queen, be upset?
Well, I didn't feel that I didn't say it was out of spite. That's how you guys took it.
Okay, so once again,
Phil, I just heard. Hang on a second. I think usually it is good to give context for things, but what I'm hearing, I feel like we're trying to give too much context. In this situation, what I just heard, Belinda, and you can't tell me this how I'm taking it. What I'm hearing is We don't need to add all the context. What I'm hearing is you heard something problematic and people were like, hey, why didn't you step in for that? And at first it was like, I didn't hear it. And then it came back to, well, I did hear it, but I didn't feel the need to stick up for it because people of this race have done this to me before.
No, Jay Will, you're misunderstanding again. Okay. I did not hear it. I was buying coins from the TikTok.com website. When I came back into the live, that what was said was already said. When I got back into the box, the two people that were offended told me that that is what Jake had said. And they asked me if I felt it was racist. I did not physically hear it. I was not in the live when it was said. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay, and check this out. I'm not coming at you, so don't take this thing that way, right? So let's say you just left this live, right? And apparently you left this live and someone called you back and said, we're talking something, right? And you came in here and the statement was, JP, you said all white people are evil. I feel deeply offended. Let's just say, right? Now, here it is, an opportunity for Jay Will, right? You go up to Jay Will and say, look what he said about white people. Do you feel this is racist? And Jay Will said, no. Someone that you're looking to and be like, hey, you're in this space with us. We need this defense. And then Jay Will comes out background. A few minutes later says, you know what? Yeah, I thought it was a little racist, but I didn't want to say nothing because I was upset about another group of people saying something about me. My question is, if you was in that vulnerable place and you seek support and you found out you didn't get the support, not because of the fact that that person didn't hear it, but they invalidated what you needed because of out of spite, would you be upset? That's my question. Because I'm trying to give you context on the behalf of Queen.
What I'm trying to explain, JP, is in that live, that specific day, I even voiced why I didn't feel it was racist. Just like I did tonight. I literally almost verbatim said the same thing that day a month ago.
But I guess it's not even. No, what I'm trying to say. My question isn't, did you voice whether or not you thought it was racist? Hang on, JP. My question isn't, did you voice whether or not it was racist? My question is what JP is saying happened. Is that because you're saying that's not what happened? Did that happen the way JP is depicting it?
I'm not really quite following exactly.
So did you say that? Because I really feel like you just said it did happen, and you were saying in the chat that it didn't happen. I feel like you just said that you said that you do agree that what the person said was problematic, but you did not feel like you needed to speak out against it because other black people had been saying things about you. And you didn't feel like you needed to speak out against this particular situation where this white person was saying stuff about these black people.
What I said was that I thought that it was what they said that he had said because I wasn't there when he said it, and they repeated what he said.